Biblical. What he means is Old Testament. Yeah, man. Real wrath of God type stuff. Fire and brimstone coming down from the skies. Rivers and seas boiling. 40 years of darkness, earthquakes, volcanoes. The rising from the grave. Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
Broadcasting live from the WDCE studios out of the University of Richmond. You're listening to 90.1 FM from the most trusted puppet in media. Reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman, and this is Saturday morning. I want to thank everyone, of course, for joining into the show. Technical issues all over the place this morning. Everything was a mess. Shout out to Cobra Viper. Cobra Viper's first in the chat, unfortunately. So we had so many technical issues this morning. Now, I had some songs that were lined up for Cobra Viper, but some things happened this morning that threw a monkey wrench in everything. So usually I have Deep Cut Dave call in. Dave, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get to you this week, but we did play the songs. Mon Chi Chi, The Littles. Also, Land of a Thousand Dances, 2 different Hulk Hogan theme songs, and the theme for WrestleMania. WrestleMania season, of course, is right around the corner. And we will be, like I said, we will have Dave back next week. But unfortunately, some things just were a little bit foobar this morning. In fact, one of my computers here in the station isn't even working. So everything's back. Everything's fine back there where you guys are. Well, I'm glad everything's back fine where you guys are behind the glass. Because everything where I am right now, all these different monitors and everything are all messed up. One of the reasons why it took me so long to finally get here. I had to play all the music first. Yeah, but at least we played the music. You know, sometimes I've had people call and say, "Why don't you just play the music? Play the music." So I played the music. But next week I will have a whole set list dedicated to Cobra Viper. You know, I have the list. It just wasn't processed, and everything was messed up here in the station. So we had to do things on the fly. Well, that's what we do. Well, I mean, we have to set the standard and raise the bar, specifically when the computers are not setting the standard and raising the bar. So shout out to Triple D. See Skydro, DFS. Let's see here. The old ball catch. The old ball coach. Golly, I can't even read this morning. It's been a wild week, and it's been a crazy week, and it's been so crazy. It seems like that I guess that when they have things flying over the United States, and they finally shoot one thing down, another thing flies over or tries to fly over, they shoot that down. It messes up everything here in the station. And of course, here I am left trying to pick up the pieces. But that's okay. Listen, I'm here. And you're there. So we are broadcasting live, WDCE 90.1 FM. Yes, that's a real radio station. If you want to hear the radio stream, you want to download Live 365. Yeah, Live 365. Live 365 is that is the new app. We had another app that we were using, but we were told by station management that we need to be using another app. So that's the app that we're using, Live 365. If you're using the old app, that's still fine as well. You know what it is. But use that as a backup. Also, WDCE.org. WDCE.org is another way to listen to the live stream. Well, the live stream is where you hear all of the music. So if you were just sitting around, you will be able to see that. Now, yes, of course, I am here. It says, so I see people in the chat, Ash Bailey, Cato, some other people here. Calmer, I see Calmer, ACDC, Lord Blanket, no such thing as Lord Blanket. No, Lord Blanket's not even real. What are you guys talking about, this Lord Blanket stuff? I don't even know what that means. But yeah, Sam's late. I suspect the government has silenced him by sending a box of moths in the mail. No, it's more balloons, or satellites, I guess is what they actually call them. But they call them balloons to try to just confuse you and muddy you. You know, I was coming in this morning and I saw the chemtrails above me, and I probably counted about 7 or 8 of them. Yeah. The fake cloud seeding. You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to get into exactly what it is. But there was I must have counted about eight or nine lines. No, not those kind of lines. No. I'm talking about in the sky. No, yes, absolutely. Yeah. So there were lines in the sky and cloud dissipation. They say that is, oh, but it's just water vapor. Yeah, it's just water vapor. Just water vapor, and all of my computers here at the station are a mess. I'm having to do different things this morning, trying to tie everything together. We are also broadcasting live here on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. We had some issues with other cameras as well. That was another reason. So those are live here at the moment too. But it's been a mess. It's been a mess this morning, so I'm not exactly sure why it was just all funky around here. But have no fear, I'm back. I am back. I'm back live, and of course, we will have a wonderful show. Next, what does this say? Sama Black just joined in. Gigashock, I see that. The Japan TMNT collector. See a whole bunch of people, you guys joining in. Thank you so much. Of course, hope you were able to enjoy the music. Like I said, I did have Mary Murr. She complained about the music. I think Crazy Toys tells me that the music has just been killing it. So I don't know. I'm getting mixed messages all over the place from people who listen to the show on a regular basis, saying some of them like the music, they don't like the music. It's wrestling music, so if you don't like it, well, maybe you should watch some more wrestling, some old school wrestling, because that's where those themes came from. But here we are. What it is 9:49 here on the 11th day of February in the year 2023. I had some interesting things go on this week. We'll, of course, talk about them at the top of next hour. The State of the Union. Yes, the State of the Union is strong, even though inflation's up at the highest it's been. And you know what the interesting thing about it is, and what the kind of the thing that always makes me just kind of giggle. And they're like, well, hey, listen, gas is down. Yeah, gas is down. Gas is down. No, it's not. It's still up. It is still up. Don't tell me that it's down. Telling me, oh, well, gas is down. No, it's not. It's still up. That's like saying that you've gained 300 pounds and you only lost 25 and said that you're losing weight. No, you're still 275 pounds to the good. What are you talking about? So I have Jeremy Scott joining in. IDMA Associates LLC. See you guys in the chat too. It's hard for me to see. Let's see the state of the ruin address. Oh man, the state of the ruin address. That's a good one. But yeah, so it was. Hey, but it's the Republicans' fault. They want to get rid of Social Security and kill grandma, right? That's what they say. Yeah. So leave it. Let me stop. Let me stop. It's Saturday morning, of course, and here we are trying to set the standard and raise the bar. Not exactly sure because, things are a mess. Things are an absolute mess. And here I am. Like I said, I'm on Instagram trying to get everything up. What's the app again? The app is the Live 365 app. Live 365 app. And you want to search WDCE. If you search WDCE, you'll be able to listen to the radio stream. Got some more radio jams coming up here in just a moment. Trying to get those situated, and do have some things, of course, coming down the pipe. Oh my gosh, man, what a ridiculous morning. I had to sit there and try to do all these different things, and of course, I'm streaming on this tablet right now. I'm streaming on a tablet on three different places. I have this one right over here. This one, this is the Sam Cam. So hopefully this one's okay. This is the Instagram one. Hopefully you guys can see me. Sometimes they say Instagram is a mess. Is a mess, but this whole morning has been a mess. Instead, the bar fell all over you, and you had to stand on it to get things rolling. Touche, Ash. Touche, Ash Bailey. That was good. Yeah. So I'm a little frazzled. Listen, I have this big computer in front of me, this big computer screen that I normally do things here in the studio off of. Play some music and read, and I can't do any of that because all I see is a screensaver. No, it's a beautiful screensaver. You know those screensavers where it has the amazing image of a mountainside and a lake and a place that you will never be. It's one of those. So it looks like that I'm staring out in the amazing wilderness. Yeah, the amazing wilderness of nothing, which is how it started off with this show, was with nothing. No, but I was able to do it. Shout out to Anime. See Anime in the chat over there too. It's like I said, it's been a morning. I did get something from the Washington Post, a newspaper. So I do have a newspaper over here. Hold on, let me see here. I'll look at one little story here. Do I have the newspaper? Oh, here it is. Yeah, there it goes. The newspaper, right there, of course, a real newspaper. I could read off of the computer screen, but you know why I can't read off the computer screen? You know why? You know why? Because the computer screen is not working. And then, of course, I have all of these passwords here at the station, and none of them work. So I'm going to have to talk to the station management about that, too. And when I show up on a Saturday morning, I can't have the screen locked on the computers, and then I have to figure out other ways around it. Sheesh. This is how they treat me. This is how they treat me around here. It's incredible. Here I am, the number 2 I won the silver prize for best local radio DJ. And this is how I get treated. It's puppetism, I'm telling you. It's puppetism. Because here I am, a real media puppet, doing what I normally do. And then this is how I get treated. So, but listen, it's not that bad. I could be whining and complaining about it, but I'm not. Just a little upset. So what does it say? The Matrix, you need the pipe screensaver. Yeah, the pipe screensaver. You remember the pipe screensaver where all the pipes just go around and they keep making different pipes? I love that. That one's a really good one. Or the Matrix screensaver. I think we already have the Matrix screensaver. And that was this morning, how nothing was able to work. Well, I'll tell you, there's a place where nothing is able to work. So thoughts and prayers go to the people of Turkey and Syria. There was a weather attack that happened over there. Of course, people say that it was just a natural volcano. There was 10 different nations who abandoned their embassies prior to the earthquake going off. Yeah, so I'm going to say that again. There were 10 different nations who left their embassies before the earthquake went off, meaning that the earthquake was manufactured. It wasn't something that was done, but it wasn't done. Now, thank you, David. I see Dave's texting me right there. Congrats on the award. Like I said, David was sorry about this week. Everything was just a mess here right at the end. But but anyway, so here we go. I'm talking, like I said, thoughts and prayers go out to the people of Turkey and Syria. Got hit with a weather modification snafu because, like I said, the embassies were abandoned by 10 different nations prior to the earthquake going off. So who gave them the memo is what I want to know. The death toll now passes 23,000. 23,000. Not sure if you've seen the videos. They're horrific. Buildings just falling over. People losing their lives. So we definitely want to give our best wishes to the people over there in Syria and Turkey. Like I said, being hit with weather modifications as the embassies of 10 different nations were abandoned just prior to the earthquake going off. Listen, that is not conspiracy. That is fact. And of course, why would I give you conspiracies when I can give you fact? 10 different nation embassies were abandoned prior to it happening. So, and then, like I said, the death toll is now past 23,000. 23,000. So, but Viper says, shh, you know too much. Well, I'm just trying to be honest with you. So, no, I don't think it was the United States. However, the United States did destroy the pipeline. You saw that article that came out, right? Yeah. Well, the United States did destroy the pipeline. Yeah. No, now that's fact too. There's a whole article about that. Was it Seymour Hersh? Seymour Hersh was talking about that too. So NWA enough said tonight is what Dave just texted me. Is Tyrus and Matt Cardona fighting for the championship? It might be Tyrus and Matt Cardona might be fighting for the championship tonight. I'm not sure. Dave will tell me here in just a few moments. But anyway, it is 9:57. I'm going to play a few more cartoon themes. I'm going to pause this broadcast here because everything should be a little bit better next hour. I'm going to be talking about what is it? It says Tyrus. Yeah, Tyrus. I think he said trust. Yeah, Tyrus. Tyrus and Matt Cardona tonight for the World Championship. You remember Matt Cardona? Yeah, Matt Cardona used to be Zack Ryder. But conspiracy theories are facts these days, says Cobra Viper. That is true. That is true. Good morning, Big M. I see you over there. Yes, it is. It is one of those mornings. It is one of those mornings. But I'm going to pause these. I'm going to pause these feeds here, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Twitter feed, and also I'm going to pause this Instagram feed. But that's where you can find us at Sam Newsman all across social media. Download the Live 365 app, and you can listen to the theme songs and the songs that I'll be playing here in just a few moments. Like I said, at Sam Newsman on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. You know where we are at TikTok? Over 3,700, almost 3,800. Where were we last week? About 2,500? Somewhere around there, but it's going up. About 1,000 people a week, which is fantastic. You can always follow me on TikTok, and you sit there and whine and complain and say, "Oh, I don't want the CCP to spy on me." But then again, they already are flying balloons overhead, balloons that actually have what is it? You saw that the other day, right? Yeah. Balloons that are flying overhead that have components that are made in English. That's the truth. It's the truth. Let's see here. And it is. So like I said, we'll be back here in just a few moments. Here on the only radio show dedicated to the magic of Saturday morning, hosted by me, a real puppet. And everything will be a little bit better than it was this time go round, now that we have everything up and running. But it's been one of those mornings. Like I said, download the Live 365 app. I've got a couple of themes going to play here for you. And like I said, we'll be back here on the other side of the break. It's 10 o'clock here on the 11th day of February in the year 2023. Broadcasting live from the WDCE studios out of the University of Richmond. You're listening to 90.1 FM from the most trusted puppet in media. Reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman, and this is Saturday morning.